How do you do? I'm General Vincent, the commander of the Australian force in Vietnam, and I'm speaking to you from the Nui Dat, the base of the 1st Australian Task Force. The Australian force consists of the Army element, which is the largest here, based at Nui Dat, the Air Force element, based at Vung Tau, some 16 miles away, operating helicopters and transport aircraft, with some bombers up the coast of Phan 100 miles, and the naval element consisting of divers, helicopter pilots and a destroyer off the coast. Christmas is with us now, and we here at Nui Dat and in the whole of the force think of you people back home with all the kind thoughts that are appropriate at Christmas time. And shortly you'll be hearing some of the soldiers, sailors and airmen speak to their folks at home, passing to them the Christmas messages. I would like to thank all those organisations, people and clubs and groups who have been so kind throughout the year, and more particularly at Christmas, in sending gifts and good wishes to all the men here in Vietnam. May I, on behalf of all those members of the force who cannot speak to you personally, wish you all back home in Australia a Merry Christmas and a fine and happy New Year.
Saigon, capital of South Vietnam, and a city well known to troops who have served or who are serving with the headquarters of the Australian forces here in Vietnam. Despite years of war and numerous Viet Cong terror and rocket attacks, life goes on for the stoic Vietnamese civilians.
I'm Captain Nick Masonjones from Perth in Western Australia, and I want to send my best wishes to my parents in Claremont and to wish them a Merry Christmas for this year and a Happy New Year in 1968. I'm sorry I can't be home, but I'll see you definitely in Christmas 1968.
I'm Warrant Officer Ozzie Osborn, Perth, Western Australia, which has sent Christmas messages to all my family in Perth, also to my friends in Sydney. I hope to be home within the next 4 or 5 months. Thank you very much.
I'm Warrant Officer Haberley from Perth, Western Australia. I'm attached to the Australian Army training team, and currently my posting is the Adjutant Mobile Strike Force, 1st Special Forces, Da Nang. Hello, vet, kids. I hope today, Christmas Day, has been a pleasant one. The sun's out and that you can get down to the beach later on. Even though I'm not with you, my thoughts are with you, and it won't be too long before I'm home amongst you all again.
My name is Captain Peter Ray of Wilson Grange in Brisbane, and I'm the commander of the Special Forces Mobile Strike Force in Da Nang. I wish to send this Christmas greeting to my wife Jill of Wilson Grange, and to Mum, to Joan, Cam and Bet, and Gavin and Jason. Well, Jill, as you can see, I'm fit and well, and I hope you receive our Christmas present and our anniversary present all right. Needless to say, today of all days I miss you very much, and I trust that God willing that we'll be together this time next year. And I hope I do see you soon. Keep the chin up. All's going well. Thank you.
I'm Warrant Officer Jim Challenger, Australian Army Training Team, stationed at Da Nang. I would like to send Christmas greetings to my wife Thelma, my children, Jim, Jeff, Thelma and Greg. Also to my mother and my brother and 2 sisters at Chigwell. I'd also like to send a greeting to my aunt and uncle in Park Street. I wish you all a Merry Christmas, and I hope to be home with you next year. Date of departure from Vietnam is around about March, so I'll see you then.
I'm Warrant Officer Kris McEvoy from Millswood, South Australia, present serving with the Australian Army training team in Da Nang. My job is
platoon commander of a Vietnamese platoon. I'd like to extend Christmas greetings to Mum, Dad and Louise, and to all the members of the Army who I've served with before. Thank you.
I'm Captain Peter Reid from Sydney, New South Wales. I'm at the moment with the Australian Army training team, working as a company commander of 14 Company with the Mobile Strike Force attached to the 5th Special Forces. I would just at this stage like to wish my wife, Michelle, a very Merry Christmas, along with her family. And also I'd like to send a Christmas greeting to my mother and father in Wollongong, and my sister and her family.
I'm Warrant Officer Trevor McClean from Bayswater, Victoria. At present working with Special Forces out of Da Nang. I'd like to send a Christmas message to my wife, Rita, my 2 girls, Kathleen and Maureen, and to all my family. I hope you're having a good time back in Australia. I hope to see you all again in January on R&R.